All right, Adam, first time getting to jump up to the big boy class. What do you think?
Having fun so far. Obviously, it's always fun to kind of embark on a new adventure, I guess you would say. Kind of changed my number. I got this fresh Fox kit, new team, new bike, so just really enjoying it and just embracing it. It's a fun weekend for us. Not really too many expectations. I think the way I've been feeling at the test track and stuff, that I should be able to be up towards the front if I can get some good starts. So hoping to just have a good time, get some starts, give myself some chances to win.
This bike is awfully green.
Yeah, it's green, huh? Yeah, no, it's super cool. I was actually surprised. I didn't know we were doing this until a couple days before. So nice little surprise. Goes nicely with the kid, and I feel like it's very Vegas-esque.
Are you breaking in Justin, or is he breaking you in, or is this temporary deal?
Oh no, we're solid. Yeah, no, yeah, we're gelling well. We're this umbrella is absolutely in the perfect spot, so we're off to a great start there already. Whole shot device we got down. I can normally just come in and just tap the front brake, and he clicks it down, so that feels great. Yeah, all solid.
Radio or no radio this weekend?
No radio. In my rental car, maybe. I got a radio in my truck, but that's it. Not my helmet. I don't want anybody talking to me unless I can talk back, tell them to F off. Just kidding.
It's not such a shortage of MXGP guys here this year at the Monster Cup. It's good to see you over here.
Yeah, sure, it's always special to see some guys from the World Championship coming, and it's good, to see also team guys coming this year, and it's pretty different. Our main goal is to ride the World Championship, and now we are here in Vegas, riding Supercross, so it's pretty different, but for my side, Supercross is something I pretty like, and it's something I do every year, so everything's going well, I'm really looking forward for this race, having fun, and let's see.
Yeah, there's a lot of variety out there with 2 different tracks and 3 starts, and there's a lot going on.
Yeah, of course, it's not something we are getting used to it, Normally the track is only one way, and actually now it's 3 different start, 3 different track. So you need to get used to it pretty fast, and it's gonna be something special, but it's gonna be fun.
All right, Benny, any idea for next year's?
As of right now, no idea. I'm trying to talk to as many people as I can, but not a lot of rides available. So we'll see how this race goes. Maybe I can open some eyes.
It is kind of like a job fair here.
It is a little bit. It's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. I like racing, so ready to show up and ride.
One last crack with the team though, right?
Yep, last race. I think I've been with this team for 4 years now, which is kind of crazy. It's going to be weird to go to the races and not be with them, but man, I can't thank those guys enough for the last 4 years. It's really helped me grow, and really happy with where we've come.
What do you think out there so far?
I haven't got to ride yet. Saw the guys do 2 laps, and it looks really muddy. I'm super interested. Some of the stuff looks like they built it to go both ways. Sometimes some of the stuff looks like it's meant for one direction, but we'll see. The Joker lane, in my opinion, doesn't look too cool, but we'll see tomorrow.
It makes for a very different day when you have to figure out 3 different starts and 2 different directions on the track.
Yes, it does. And like I was telling somebody earlier, it's like we're doing 2 different tracks, 3 different starts, and then to add into that, you have to do the Joker lane as well, which enough people struggle with anyways. It is what it is, man. It's all crazy. I'm excited, though. Bam! 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 Wait. Bam!
Hey, can you tell this guy to knock it off over here?
Bam!
All right, good to see you out here.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Feels good to be back. I feel good. We only did 2 laps. It was a little muddy, so I felt like I was at a A1 again at the mud race. So
play slip and slide.
Yeah, it is. But it feels good to be back. Just gonna use this race just to kind of get my feet wet again. Obviously, I had an injury at the beginning of the season, so this is kind of like a good little pre-race for everybody. So for me, it's just go out here and have fun, and then from here, just build from there. So all the hard work that you do on off season, you don't really know until after this race. And then the good news about this race is you still got about 2.5 months before you're A1. So it's a good little build.
You look like the leaner, meaner version than we've seen in the past.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I said, just been working hard. Trainer Gary Swanepoel, and just everybody just have my back. So from here, nobody's left my side from the good and the bad. So those people know who they are, and we're just gonna move forward from here.
I was there when you signed your contract back in May. So is it nice to go through a whole off season and not be stressing about who you're going to be riding for?
Yeah, that's a big weight off your shoulders. So the only thing I had to do is from here is just focus on riding, training, just enjoying life.
Awesome. Well, good luck out there.
Thanks. Bam.
We found the offender making those two-stroke sounds over here. What's going on with the bike for this race?
We got a 325 here, Yamaha, Eddie Sanders racing bike. We're going to have some fun on it. Two-strokes never qualified for the Monster Cup, so I'm trying to be the first two-stroke to qualify for the Monster Cup. So it's going to be a tough feat. There's a lot of good riders, and obviously, the track's going to be tough going both ways. So first things first, try to get it in, and then go from there.
I was joking with somebody a while back, said bringing a two-stroke here is sort of like bringing a knife to a gunfight. Does it feel like that or not?
Not really, honestly. The bike has a lot of power. You cannot replace the four-stroke torque, where when you come out of a corner, you just blip the throttle and you can jump 60, 70 feet. Two-stroke, you have to keep momentum and speed, and you have to be aggressive with it, so you're always working.
Saw you playing out at Glen Helen, getting some time in on a Honda two-stroke.
That was my first day back in California, riding a little two-stroke, so kind of getting used to the two-stroke power again. And like I said, this is a cool opportunity with Eddie Sanders and Moto Concepts kind of stepping up and helping out. And we got Mika and Flo and Liat Gear, so we got a lot of cool sponsors helping me out. And like I said, trying to be the first ever two-stroke to qualify in the four-stroke era at the Monster Cup here this weekend.
I see you've got one of the radio setups on your helmet.
I do.
And
I've been testing it out the last couple of days. I actually enjoy it. Me and my mechanic were kind of BSing between laps. We're like, where are we at? What's my lap time? And I'm tells me, and I'm like, are we at halfway? He's like, nope, we're about 2 minutes short. So it's pretty cool. So I believe it's an awesome concept to help, obviously, with safety, with racing. When a rider's down, you can radio to the rider and be like, hey, there's a rider down in a certain section, and you tell them, or you're not hitting the whoops in the right spot, you hit them on the right side this lap, and it's you get that information immediately. So it's a cool concept, and I agree with it.
I got a press release the other day. You don't have to worry about who you're going to ride for the next year or so.
No, it's that's a great feeling, that's for sure. That was a stressful time last year, but had to earn it this time again. So super happy to be part of the Rockstar Energy Factory Husqvarna team, and here we are. A lot more stress taken off for sure.
You're the lone representation for Husky this weekend.
Yeah, the boys put in a pretty big effort for the destination, so they're resting up. And I'm pumped to be here. I've been riding quite a bit and enjoying it, having fun, and looking for a good weekend.
A minimum amount of time out there so far, but what do you think?
Well, it's actually steeper than what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a little more mellow, considering we're both going both directions. So still haven't had the go at the other direction, but that's about to happen here. So that's about it, really. It's a little bit steeper than I thought, so it'll be a little bit slower speeds. I thought it was going to be a little bit more of a pinner track, but see how it goes.
Makes for a very different build when they have to make it run both directions.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm looking at one section over here against the wall that's pretty high speed coming in with some opposite direction ramps. So I think the direction to the right off the start's going to be a little bit funky.
You won it last year. Looks like they're throwing more barriers in this year with the different starts and not knowing which way it's going to go when you go to line up and everything else.
Yeah, the starts are different, and then we've got a different direction. And then after all that, you got to remember the joke lane and go out there and battle. So there's a lot going on. Mentally, it's going to be kind of scrambling, but see who's got it together.
All right, Jeremy, knocking the rust off out there today?
Yeah, knocking the rust off, and feels good to be out there. And the track looks pretty fun.
Man, that was a surprise to see your post yesterday and that you were stepping up and going for it.
Yeah, I was just chilling on the couch last Sunday, and I was like, man, I was eating a bowl of ice cream, and I was like, frick, let's go racing. So here we are.
Very nice. Yeah. How's it feel so far?
Yeah, it feels good. The track's a little janky as far as transitions and stuff, but that's to be expected. It's a fresh build, and it'll get better as it goes on tomorrow. And feels good to be back in the stadium, back on a Honda, and lining up tomorrow.
All right, Justin, you got a second on the track. How is it so far?
I'm pretty impressed, actually. It's actually better than it usually is because I built this stuff pretty forgiving because you have to go both ways. So yeah, the crew over there on the track build did a good job. It's quite wet right now because I tried to overwater because it's a popcorn fart out here. It's been so windy, but yeah, having fun. My bike, first impression on my dirt bike as well, is whoa, I wasn't that far off with my settings. So even though it's not rough or nothing yet, but it's good.
You've been putting in the work so far this season.
Whew, a lot of work, man. Been grinding away, but really enjoying the process. So should have a good weekend.
Is this first time out for the 2020?
Pretty much. I mean, yeah, for a real around people. I've just been by myself and Aaron a little bit, and yeah, I mean, I'm impressed with the new bike right now. All the magazines are saying it's good, and I agree.
Yeah, how big a difference?
The changes were little, but the difference is very big, which is crazy. But I'm very impressed. We got some time to tune this thing, and we got a good setting right now, and a lot more progress to go. So it's good.
All right, Chad was watching the Instagram post last week and looking at the CBDMD logos and was wondering how it was going to play out when you got to the race. But obviously, we had an announcement today.
Yeah, good, exciting announcement. I think Supercross needs new sponsors, and CBDMD being a big part of that is nice to see. So. Yeah, I'm excited that I get to represent a company that I really believe in, and yeah, just excited. Really, I don't know much else to say other than just that. I think the whole scenario is hilarious to me, but I'm excited that we finally get to represent, and also I think it's just a company that everybody should really know about, and it's a category that's growing fast. And let's be honest, Supercross and motocross is not growing anywhere fast, so sponsors are becoming hard and harder to come by. So, opening up that category is important.
Have we figured out the plan for next year?
Not even worried about next year at this point. Do this race, jump on a plane to Spain on Sunday, do my final car race, and then focus on 2020. Right now, just do the races that I'm obligated to do with. Paris, New Zealand, and Australia. Really, really excited about that. And then, between now and Anaheim, it'll take care of itself.
Looks like you've been having fun with the car stuff.
Car stuff has been a blast. It's really been fun. I think at this point, if I have to raise money, why not raise money, doing something that's new and exciting. So we'll see. We got some really good support from the guys at Mountain Motorsport, CBDMD, and Boost. So I think at this point, just if it makes sense, the priority is to beat Anaheim and the rest of them. But if it doesn't make sense, then we'll have to move on to something new.
Looks like you've been doing work to get ready, though.
Luckily for me, I've been riding. Actually, should I say, lucky for me, I've been in the gym. I haven't rode a dirt bike probably in the last 6 weeks. Everything's been on freeze and haven't been able to ride. So. Surprisingly, I didn't feel so bad for as long off the bike. But I think that, generally when I come back and do these things, I'm so out of shape in life. Where now I actually think, I'm happy, I'm good. I've been training really hard for months now. That we're just going to take gate drops instead of a green flag at a Lamborghini race. So same but different.
Like usual, you got some familiar faces around with Goose and Ben.
Yeah, I mean, when you're going to do a project like this, you always want people that you can trust around you. Just love having that group of people, and everybody, even the products that we have on the motorcycle. They're all people that have been in my corner for many, many years.
Let's go practice some more.
Let's go one more time.